We got one more. Yep.
You got two. Come on. Come on. One more like that. Oh my gosh. Well, what I'm predicting and seeing already, good. It's going to be a weird time for the industry when it comes to like manufacturers and machines. Good. Not to hurt any feelings with that last big rant I went on. I hope I didn't hurt anyone's feelings. It's one of my favorites.
What do you normally go up to weight-wise on this one?
Maybe like just over 3 plates.
3 plates?
So.
Yeah, I think we went to 3
Maybe
plates
a little
last
more.
time. Yeah. Yeah, those handles are nice. I like these ones.
The way this one glides. It's a great movement. I've been just picking an exercise lately when I start for lats, and this movement here is really nice. Keeps that elbow tucked in. You know, it drives really nice and hard on the lat. You know, having that free handle. It's a great movement pattern.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice how it comes in and out and just squeezes the lat really easily.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I really like this machine.
It's really smooth.
It kind of reminds me of like the Nautilus Explode row a little bit.
Yeah.
But
better.
Better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just fixes you in a path that just like really targets and isolates a lot.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
The Panada one I like too, which is similar, but the only problem is it's a fixed handle.
Yeah.
So you either have to go like wide underhand or you have to go narrow.
Yeah.
Whereas this one you could really change it up.
With the handle, it's easy to go underhand and really keep that elbow tucked.
Yeah. Yeah, I like having just a little bit of supination there.
Yeah. No, they did a really good job. I think Kasim helped them design this. You know him online?
Yep.
Kasim, yeah. It's really good with biomechanics.
Nice. Yeah, it's a nice big range of motion too. Yeah. Nice. Easy. Yeah. Nice. Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
That was good.
Feels really good.
Yeah.
Good. That's it. Good. Good. Good.
Yeah.
Good job.
Ooh. Oh yeah, I like this one a lot. Yep. Nice. Yep. Big squeeze. Nice, let's go. Yep, let's go. Squeeze. Nice. Yep. Squeeze. Nice. That's good. Yep. Oh yeah. Wow. Okay. Yep. Okay.
Implanted. Strong in the feet. Strong in the feet.
Yeah.
Good. Nice. Good. Every rep count. Come on. Good. Elbow drive. Good. Come on. Good. Two. One.
Yeah.
Right through. You got another one.
Yep, one more.
Right through. Good.
Yep.
Good job.
Woo. Oh yeah.
Those are heavy, right?
Oh yeah.
Are you doing any movements right now that are like high to low? Or are you doing just...
Yeah. Usually, it would be something like one of these machines.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Either chest supported or like the Panada one.
Okay. Yeah.
Usually. Yeah. Which ones do you like?
I've been going. I do this one for lats.
Yeah.
Then I use the one New Tech one overhand for more upper back, and then I go back to this one here with holding inside, elbows tucked for lats.
What about do you use that the wide circular pull down a lot. Or not
that
really?
one's cool too for Terry's.
Yeah.
You know, it really drives everything around.
Yeah. You can really feel those mid traps opening up and squeezing on this one a lot.
Feel that, right? That same concept that Eric talks about, how it's like as you roll forward, like you're almost coming, letting that whole upper back really open up, right? Yeah. Letting your whole upper back wrap around this pad.
Yeah.
So it gets as lengthened as possible.
You know what's crazy is like these machines, they're deceivingly not light, but it feels like I could keep going heavier because it's so smooth. But then you put more weight and you're like, oh, heavy now.
But I feel like they're designed so well that because it's like all the machines that we're using are just tools to like stimulate muscle, that I feel like the more seasoned you get at learning how to stimulate, it's like you actually, on a lot of these machines, you actually don't have to go that heavy. Because they're designed so efficiently, and if you're able to like use them as a tool to do what you're trying to do, it doesn't actually require as much weight too.
These machines are designed to target and isolate a muscle versus a machine that's designed to move weight.
Yes.
Whereas you can feel like every single part of that rep is where it needs to be.
Yeah.
If you go a little too heavy, you might start to cheat things and you go, okay, now we've kind of lost the point of the exercise.
Yeah.
But I find like it's really easy to just get in the groove and just squeeze on these.
Yeah, no,
it's
it
nice.
is. It is. How heavy do you think you're going to go for your last set?
I think 3 plates, yeah.
Holy smokes, eh?
Yeah, gotta do it.
I think that will rip my arms completely out of their sockets. I'm not going to have any arms. Oh my gosh. Well, what I'm predicting and seeing already, it's going to be a weird time for the industry when it comes to like manufacturers and machines. Because social media, because how connected everyone is, and it's easy. If anyone has an entrepreneurial like mindset or has like some cash flow, I feel like there's going to be a ton of new brands. We're going to be seeing brands pop up from all over. I think a lot of people are going to be copying old machines, redoing like copying other people's machines. And it's going to be hard to determine who are the quality brands and who aren't, because the consumer doesn't really know who's who, right? And when you look at like the industry and you look at like over the last 20, 30 years, you know, brands like Atlantis, brands like Jim LeCaux, or whether it's Hammer Strength, or, you know, any of these brands that have paved the way for innovation and quality, I think are still going to be the go-to quality brands. But from the consumers or people from the outside looking in, they're not going to be able to tell the difference between this new brand that comes out that looks amazing and looks shiny and looks cool. Like, you know, NewTek's been around for a long time in Korea, but they just hit North America. But I think there's so many new, we're in this new age of like, everyone wants new stuff. And I think it's gonna be dangerous because there's like an opportunity for people to come in, like smoke and mirrors and look at me, this looks amazing. But like, do they really stand behind quality? Do they really stand behind, I don't know. It's kind of a weird time right now, you know? Because even as a gym owner, someone can open up and they could fill a huge gym with equipment that costs $1,500 a unit versus going with a quality manufacturer that's been around for 20, 30 years, and it costs like 7-8 times more.
And because you're saying like the demand is so high.
Demand is so high.
And the ability to reproduce these machines is hard to do. It takes time.
No, you want to go to Prime. You go to Prime right now, USA made company.
You're waiting months.
52-week lead time. Now you got all these brands popping up that's like, 8-week lead time, and we're 25% of the cost.
And I'm a guy who's trying to just start a gym and make some money quick. So I need my machines quick. I want to save money on them.
Or they're going to influencers or people that have influence or maybe have titles or whatever it might be, you know, and they're going like, you get a 10,000 square foot gym, we'll outfit it for free for you.
Yeah.
Now you're promoting it. You don't really know any better because you don't know equipment. All you know is like, hey, I'm opening a gym and this company's giving me all my free shit. Well, Atlantis, these other companies can't afford to do that because they're making a certain quality of equipment, right?
There's a standard, yeah.
So it's going to be a weird time right now. This is the set, right?
Yep, that's the set. Let's get it.
This is it.
Yep, nice and strong. Yep. Here we go. Every rep counts. Yep. Good. Yep. 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 Let's go. Good. Yep. Let's go. There's 8. We got more. Let's go. There's 9. Let's finish. Yep. Nice. Big one. Squeeze. Yep. You got it. Let's go. Good. Nice. Good.
That's good.
Easy.
Good. That's it. Good. Good. Good, man. Nice. Good. Come on. Come on. More. Good. You got 2. Come on. Come on.
Oh.
One more like that.
Yep.
Good work.
Oh.
Good work.
Yeah.
That's it.
Half rep.
Good job. Good
That's
job.
good.
Well done. Yeah, with like Pure Athletic Club, like, you know, I've been in this industry for like a long time, and you know, everything that we bring in, I've tried myself, tested it. Even if we do even with new tech, for example, we just like brought them on full board now, but like I tried them in 2020, you know, and I've been talking to them for years and sort of been watching them. So it took a long time before we actually like integrated them as a part of our gym, right? Concepts. So yeah, it's just, for me, it's just too high risk to put in certain brands that you just don't know, right?
Yeah.
You know?
That's why we're here. We're going to quality test them, make sure, you know,
Yeah.
put as many weights and plates on there as we can, and, you know,
the
see if they can withstand it.
Yeah, and the biggest thing with a lot of these companies and brands that are coming out, it's like the customer service, right? Okay, sure, you can maybe charge $1,500 for a machine, but now if that machine breaks, has issues, can you afford to have customer service for all the customers now that you sold equipment to?
That's true. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That now you have to like hire someone full time just to like answer their emails, their phone calls, get back to them, ship them parts. I don't know. As a consumer, as a gym owner, I would rather pay more for a piece of equipment and not have it breaking.
For sure, because
You know what I mean?
safety is number one, right? So
Yeah.
if someone gets hurt on your equipment,
Yeah,
that's
so
really bad.
it's going to be
the
a
worst
really,
case scenario.
Yeah, it's a really interesting time right now in the equipment space.
Yeah, it
but
is.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like, I think it might be like that in every space. You
Could
know, I
be,
feel like it's
yeah.
now with social media, is everything opportunity to do business.
Yeah.
It's just like there's a lot more opportunity now for
Yeah.
people to do things.
Yeah, there's more copycats are just popping up,
Dude,
but like
we
the Timus and
start having a conversation right
Yeah.
now about, I don't know, let's just say manufacturing gym equipment.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, we're going to be on Instagram later
100%,
or
yeah.
Facebook. We're going to be getting ads, manufacturers in China,
Yeah.
where to manufacture your equipment.
cheaper. Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like,
It's the Alibaba of the
Yeah.
gym equipment. We go, time to work. Yeah.
Timeless. Everything we do is timeless. They know that we put the time in. They say it's all about timing, so we keep grinding. That's why we timeless. Everything
Already at
we do
5.
is
Let's go.
timeless. They know that we
Good.
put the time
Let's
in.
go.
They said it's
We got
all
3.
about timing, so
Yep.
we keep grinding.
We got 2.
We put the
Let's go.
hours in.
We got 1 more. Yep.
We keep on
Big
giving
one.
up energy like we connected to power grids.
Nice.
These are gifts that we showered with. So no throwing the towel in. You cannot run with the brave hearts when you showing such
3 for 3.
Here
we go, 3 reps. Okay, Olympia time. Here we
come
go.
on.
Okay.
Good. Right through. Good. Come on. Good. It's a set, man. Come on.
They said it's all about timing, so we keep grinding. That's why we timeless. Everything we do is timeless. They know that we put the time in. Yeah. They said it's all about timing, so we keep grinding. That's why we
One more.
timeless.
Good job.
Oh yeah.
Good job.
Destiny. Yeah.
Is it pretty smooth when I spot you there? Like, does the tension
Oh, yeah.
stay on
That was
it?
really smooth.
Stays on it? Good.
This is the most unique piece I've seen. It's the first time I've seen a handle that it rotates as you pull. So as it's like lengthening out, it rotates out, and as you pull it in, it rotates in. Pretty cool. So it keeps your elbow tucked in, like it just automatically rotates, so you have to squeeze. Pretty much. I don't even have to do anything. I don't even have to. All I gotta do is pull and the handle rotates. Yeah, feels good. Yeah, that one's really cool. Gets such a good squeeze
Oh
there.
yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Only thing I wish this chest pad could pull out because I'd like to
Yeah, I
live,
know what you mean. Yeah.
I'd like to live here.
Yeah.
Oh, but I guess you can brace.
Yeah.
So it don't really matter, right?
Yeah, that's true.
You can almost cramp it.
Yeah, you squeeze.
Yeah, I can almost cramp it. Well, it helps for your lat, right? 'Cause when you finish, when you rotate like that, your elbow has to follow that path, and so your lat engages harder when your elbow's tucked, right? Yeah, he's got it on this, and then he also has it on a chest machine where he has it rotate. So you're here, as you come in, it rotates like this. It's over there. It's pretty cool. Yeah, but he has some rotation features on a lot of his machines. He's starting, it's the R series. It's called the R series, and he's starting to introduce it on like one per body part. It seems like.
Yep. Yep.
He even on like the bent over row. This one.
Yep.
He now has it so the hand rotates so that it always stays. You don't get any deviation of the wrist.
I see. Yeah, that's the only problem with that one. Yeah.
Now it doesn't. The
The handle's fixed.
The
Yeah.
R series, it stays. It rotates. So when it dips down,
Yeah.
your
That's
wrist stays
nice.
straight.
Yeah.
Good. That's it, man.
Okay. Woo. Yeah. Got stuck. This wasn't moving anymore. Lats are pumped though.
You can even feel it though. Even if you take your arm and you just
Yeah.
you rode like this, normal, and then from here, think about putting your elbow to the middle of your spine. Just do one at a time.
Yeah.
So now rotate. You feel it contract even harder, almost like right to like this corner.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Or it comes down like. Right? You're bringing your elbows together. You get cramped, and when you're doing that, this is getting really long, right? I feel like if you can actively do that on some rows, or even like if you did the Watson pull down, and you can think about getting really wide, finishing really wide,
Yeah.
it hits this like inside lower lat that like,
Yep. All right, guys. So that's our back workout for today at Pure Athletic Club. Awesome gym. Really fun trying out all these machines today. What would you say your favorite machine is that we use today?
Oh my gosh. Honestly, man, that's too hard. It's
It's
too hard
a
for me.
question. They're
It's too
all
hard
really
for me.
good. Yeah.
I would say though that those first three we use are
Yeah.
like my favorite machines right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been including them in every back workout.
Yeah. I really like those chest supported rows. Those
Yeah.
are amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what we're doing right now is we're in our competition prep phase. We're not 100% sure what show we're going to do yet because Chicago Pro got taken out, Vancouver Pro got taken out for this year. Toronto's coming up in like 10, 11 weeks. We're not 100% sure if we're going to be ready for that. Of course, we're trying to push as hard as possible, but since we started prep, I've only dropped a couple of pounds. I'm still staying around 300 pounds. I've only come down to 296 in the last couple of days. So therefore, we're looking at maybe shows like Portugal, Tampa, Texas, which are about 15 to 16 weeks ahead, which might be a better timeline for us. But Dorian's the boss and Dorian's the man with the plan. So we just keep on checking the boxes week by week, doing our check-ins. And when we get closer to looking the way we want, we can really set our sights on a 100% show, right? So yeah,
That's right.
super grateful for you, man. And today was awesome.
Yeah, no, today was a great workout. It's always great working out with Robin. Seeing all the muscle he's put on over this year, I think he's just become more seasoned as a bodybuilder, especially working with Eric Seaford, and just like really nailing down his biomechanics and sticking to movements that work really well for him. So I think with the time that he's given off in this off season, like he had a lot of time to really train and let that new muscle solidify. I think he's going to be close to probably 10 pounds bigger on stage, of stage muscle. So I think that's a huge win, and I'm really excited to see him get back on stage. He's been working very hard.
Awesome, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, drop us a comment below if you want to see more videos like this, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.